Hello everybody, this is Neofizz, and welcome back to my Neofizz Playing Minecraft Worlds Tour. Today we're looking at the Strontkever server, and I'm going to show you my little bit of the Nether within there. So, let's get started. Usually the first thing I will do before I go to the Nether, at least anymore, is I'll go up to my potion brewing area and grab myself some fire resistance potions, because there's lots of fire in the Nether, and without these you get burnt up really good. Now, I've got pretty good armor, lots of protection, but without the potions my armor usually gets pretty toasted. So let's get the armor on. And we're going to head on down to my portal to the Nether. There we go. Down, down, down. Here we have the sign, off to Netherland. And in we go. So here we are. This is my little fort within the Nether. And you can see I've got iron bars so I can see through, and it's heavily protected. Now this door takes you out into the open Nether, but I've got this tunnel that takes me to the area that I have. Now normally when I get to the Nether, one of the first things I do is go digging to find a Nether fort. And once I do find the Nether fort, I'll jot down the coordinates of that and compare that to the coordinates of my portal, and then dig a tunnel to it. And then after a little time goes by, I'll usually line it nicely like this so that it looks pretty and it's well protected, so the gas can't blast it to smithereens on me. Here on the Strontkever server, that's not as big a worry. Here we are waiting for the chunks to update, because on the Strontkever server sometimes there's some lag like this, but oh well, we deal with it because we want to be on a server with everybody else. And so here we're almost there. I was kind of lucky to find a fort that wasn't too far off from my spawner. Sometimes you gotta go all over hill and dale to find something like this, but in this case it wasn't too bad. It's just a short jaunt. You can see my signs. I've got this Nether fort, and I put signs to say, here we are. This section of the Nether fort is owned by Neofizz, and keep out or True Roxy will eat you. And believe me, it won't be pleasant, because True Roxy likes to eat people. When they're not being good, she'll gobble them up and spit them out, and that's the end of you. Okay, so you can see everything's kind of nice and pretty in here, and outside here's where the regular Nether is. So, oh, look, there's a blaze, and he'd like to blast me, but I'm not going to let him, so I'm going to take off here. So I've actually got a shortcut, but I'm just showing you the tour. Oh, look, there's a guy. Let's get him. Just recently, since the 1.4, that these guys are found inside of the Nether. They never used to be, but they are now. So I can continue on. Oh, there's another blaze. Let's blast him again. Oh, dude, let me get you. Oh, jeez, he got me. My armor's cooking. Oh, let's just run in and get him. Alright, that's the end of him. And I'm saving my potions for when it gets really serious. One blaze isn't enough to drink a potion for. So here we are. When we get all the way in here, this is my blaze spawner. I found this and I captured it, and I set it all up with this the pistons and whatnot. This is actually Ethos design, this ice cream cone design, and it's really efficient for giving me experience with the blaze. I really only have to sit here for 10 or 15 minutes to get leveled up. brief tour of that. So you can see we got them here. Out back here, we've got all kinds of redstone for the timer. And if I push this button here, this crusher comes in and crushes them so that they're weakened. I'll get this out of the way so I can punch them. And it brings them down to a one-punch kill. So when it's done, I can hit them, and they die just from punching them. So I'll get that out of the way. I do better damage with a punch than anything like a rod or food or anything in my hand. So yeah, and then I hit that, and it all opens back up, and more of them drop down. So you can see this is a pretty sophisticated design. And over here, I've got myself an enchanting table and another chest. I even have an anvil back here, some storage, crafting table, and yeah, I can level up pretty quickly. You can see right now I'm up to level 39. I only need to be level 30 to enchant stuff, but I really don't need to enchant anything right now because I got everything I need. Let's blast these guys again. And if you count carefully, this schmacks them 19 times. It takes 20 schmacks to kill them, and 19 schmacks takes them down to half a heart. And at that point, they're ready to just, ta-da, you're gone. And that's the end of that. So I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. This is a spot I've got way back here, because on the server, if you're standing far enough away from the spawner, when you kill them, you'll get some money. So that's the point where, the exact point you need to be minimal distance to get money when you hit them. But you only get to do that for a certain number of hits before you don't get money anymore, and I've already used that up. I think you get to kill maybe 20 of them and get money, and then it gives you 0. So we're going to leave that spot, and we'll take the shortcut out of here, because now I'm going to show you another spot in the Nether that I've got. See if we can get down this way quick again. After doing that for a while, I decided I was going to expand. I had this really neat idea for creating a ghast killing field. And the ghast are kind of funny because they tend to hang out over lava, making it really tough to kill them, and even tougher to gather their drops because their drops all fall in the lava. And so I figured to myself, well, you know, if I cover the lava, then I can stand there and they'll hang out and I'll be able to kill them. Alright, so I went and did that, and here, over here you can see what I've done. Don't be scared, I'm not going to fall in lava. You can see because I have glass all on top of the lava. And I went through here and I covered a big section of lava, thinking that this would be great. Little did I know that ghast won't spawn on glass, so you don't get many of them here. So that kind of backfired on me, but I thought, well, I'll make the best of this. And it was kind of funny while I was doing this. Oh, here, let's get this guy. Blink. Bye-bye. I thought, well, I was very surprised to find out as I expanded the glass across the lava. Little did I know I was going to run into another nether fort. So here we have another nether fort. Well, there was more nether fort than this here, but I trimmed a lot of it back because what I had done, as you can see this stairway here, I had made myself, oh, there's a ghast. I'm almost ready to take a potion here, so let's get our health up first. There we are. So you can see I've got this stairway and it goes up. Now this used to be nether fort up here, and what I had done is sectioned it off, made multiple levels, and created what I would refer to as a nether skeleton spawning pad area. Before I go in here, I better take a potion because these guys will start blasting me like crazy, and we don't want to die from that. Now, I don't always get tons of nether skeletons for spawning here. You gotta be set up just about right. And you can see while you're in here, you're gonna have everybody blasted me except for the... So look here, see, I got 4 of them here. And what's kind of neat here is because the ceiling is only 2 high, and these guys are almost 3 high. Their head's in the ceiling, and they can't even see me. So as long as I don't stand right next to them, then they don't even fight back because they can't see me. So that's kind of neat. I can come in and get lots of nether skeletons and eventually get some skulls out of the deal. You can see on this level we've got even more of them. That's 4 on that level. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy. 9, 10. So that's 10 so far I've gotten here by going to, is it 2 or 3 floors I've been on so far. Get rid of this darn blaze. And we'll collect it. Another one. Get rid of him too. So zooming along, get to the ladders here and go up another level. So this is, like I said, it's 4 levels high. So what have we had? We've had 10 so far. More blaze. Yeah, this pad's great for spawning the nether skeletons, but it's also great for spawning everything else, it seems. But exclusively, nether skeletons are what I'm going for here. So what's this? 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 I've gotten here now. And you can see down in the bottom left I'm catching money because as I go from monster to monster it keeps resetting the money. It's when I'm killing the same monster over and over again that the money drops down to 0 eventually and you get nothing. So that's about it. What did I get? 14 out of going to the levels 4 times here. And then I'll usually go back to the bottom and see if more have spawned. And they don't always respawn, but here we've got another one that spawned there. Let's get rid of this blaze again. He's going to keep blasting me. Oh, there's a gas coming to blast me too. So it's 15 now. Oh, he keeps on shooting. I'm not going to waste too much more time because I'm trying to keep the video from getting too darn long. And I know you'll get bored if you see me playing around and doing the same thing for too long. But the ladder goes all the way to the top, and you can see here I've got these chain fences here, or iron fencing that looks like chains suspended from the ceiling holding this all up. I did this just for look and effect. Thought it was kind of neat from a distance. It looks like it's all being held up that way. Get him again. So typically I can go up and down these ladders a few times before it stops spawning them. And then I have to go a long distance away to get it to all reset. And then there'll be more there again. Now, like I say, there was a lot more nether fort here, but I cut a lot of it back just to give those nether wither skeletons less space for spawning. And over there, I covered what remained with half slabs to at least 100 or 150 blocks away to try and reduce it down to where they'd have practically no space to spawn except here. And that way I can keep the spawning rates up. Here we got some more. 16. Kill. Yeah. 16. 17, 18, oh, I got a skull, 19, so now here you can see I got a skull, so I only had to kill 19 to get a skull. that's not bad because I've killed 100 of these and not gotten a skull, so I think that's pretty good. So over here I've got this running pad, and it's actually ice underneath these half slabs, so I can do the quick bouncy. Darn, didn't get him. And run really far away and run back and hope that they all respawn. But I found that on this server that doesn't work as good as I was hoping. It seems you have to go even further than that on this server. Normally when you're playing single player, if you go 150 blocks away from something, it instantly just despawns, and then when you come back everything respawns, right? Let's see, as the lag makes things really slowly reload here. But, see, no more here. Which we got another minute and 2 minutes almost left here, so let's just do another quick run up and down, see if we got any more. Nope. Nope, just blaze. And the last level. Nope, still. Now, you know, if I was really daring, and I do have good enough armor to handle it, I could sit here and start fighting the pigmen to get gold nuggets, but I'm not really in the mood to have my armor knocked down to practically nothing today. So, oh wait, we did get, yes, we did get a few more. Okay, so let's get a few more of these guys. A little bit of lag there. So typically I have to hit these guys twice. I've got a pretty good sword, and that's why I only have to hit them twice, but normally you'd have to hit them a lot more than that. That's just about that. Now, normally, I could come down. Let's show you that before we finish this episode. This might be drawing on a little longer than I wanted. I'm hoping to keep the episode only about 10 minutes, but I think this might be getting up to about 15 now. I can come down here, let's kind of, and I'll get my bow out, and we'll come down and start facing some of these gas. Some of them are starting to wander out across the glass here. Normally they're spawning out on the edges of the glass, and they'll sometimes wander over to the glass, and I can start shooting them down. But where'd these all go? I know yous were here. You can see I've covered this with a lot of glass. Oops. There's one back this way somewhere. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, dude? I want to shoot you. Maybe it's over where this chunk isn't loaded. No. Well, I thought I was going to have a gas to show you me shooting him down, but you know, you can see I've got to the edge of where the glass is, and I'm not going to go wandering into the lava. I don't really enjoy cooking myself to death in lava. And maybe in another episode we'll show you me shooting down gas. I guess there just isn't enough hanging around here right now. Do one quick run around the edge here and see if we spot any, but it doesn't look like we're gonna. But yeah, you can see I've got, I did leave some of the fort behind here, and I still got it all covered over with glass so that I can easily run around here without getting fried in the lava. Yeah, but normally I have more gas hanging around the edges here, but no, not this time. Ooh. Looks like some remains from when one was shot down a while back. Oh, there's one. Let's see if we can get him. I did! I got him on one shot. There was some lag there, so that's why it seemed to take more. So, there you go. Me shooting down a gas. It's nice when you have enough space to shoot them down and you get enough practice with your bow and arrow to be able to get them that quick. So, that's my quick tour of the Nether. A little longer than I expected, but hey, you can see I've set things up a little bit here, and in the future I might create some big sort of fort, but for now it's just a little bit, and I've got just what I need to kill Blaze, and what I need to get Wither skeletons, and a little bit of what I need to get gas so I can get their tears now and then. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thanks for watching. Neofizz signing out.